And let's talk about where the Get on the Bus tour is going to stop, because that's kind of critical to making sure that you reach as many people as possible.
Well, one of the things we discovered last year was that we stopped at grocery stores and we stopped at libraries, and we found that going to the grocery stores was a lot more beneficial in terms of making contact with people. So we decided...
Everybody goes to the grocery store.
Everybody goes to the grocery store. And we decided that this year it would be a good idea to just go to the grocery stores because we saw so many people there. And that's what we've decided to do this year.
So how many stops are there going to be this year?
We are going to 10 stops, and it's 9 grocery stores, I believe, and one
library.
I think one library.
Yeah.
And the library is the Merle Hay
Franklin Avenue. Yeah, they just moved. They just opened last week, so there should be a lot of foot traffic there.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
So are you just going to Hy-Vee and Dolls? Are you going elsewhere?
Well, we're going to the Hy-Vee and the Dolls locations, and then we've added one of our committee members on the linkage committee suggested that we go to an Asian grocery store. And I can't think of the name of it right now.
The Double Dragon.
The Double Dragon on 2nd Avenue.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to seeing a mix of, maybe a little mix of our population that we see in our schools.
Okay, all righty. Well, and I think that, do you think when you go through and you talk with people and you hand out information, last year, that's the only year you have to go on, but was it a successful tour? What would you like to do differently this year?
You know what? It was really, really successful. The fun part is when the strategy is set for the Get on the Bus tour, we hit every section of the city. So we try to go to all of the regions, and it's interesting as a board to listen to different concerns from around the city, because so many times you get focused on where you live, and,
yep.
and so it's a great time to get a cross section of the entire community and what their concerns are. And that was the thing. But I'll tell you what was really popular. You know, we like to think that maybe people want to see the board members, but actually they were really excited to see their principals.
Is that
and their
right?
administrators, because it was in a whole different light. I can remember, for example, on the Fleur dolls, or the Fleur, yeah, it was the Fleur dolls, and there were a couple of principals standing there, and they're actually the people that can draw the population in, because the kids come in and they say, oh my gosh, there's my principal, and they'll stop and talk. So in addition to having the board members there, it's really key to also have some of the administrators there, because they're actually the popular ones.
They're the ones that they can put a name with a face,
yes.
with a school.
Yes. Yes, and it was so fun to see that energy when the families come in, and then the kids get busy talking to the principal, and the parents like, oh, and by the way, I do have a question I need to ask you.
Okay.
So that's also key, which I'd like to continue this year, is to get the administrators there.
Okay. Well, to recap, they can see you at one of 10 stops, it sounds like, around the city. It starts July 22nd is what I think, and you'll be out the 22nd and 23rd, and then the Saturday on the 25th. And then the following week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday as well, they can get information about how to register their student for school, information about where to get more information like weather closings and other forms that they may need, information perhaps about the revenue purpose statement and the upcoming September school board election. Have I forgotten anything?
No, I think that's about it. The only other thing is sort of just coming to a very non-threatening, informal contact with administrators and board members.
Okay, well, that's about all the time we have today, Patty. I really thank you for being here. We'll look forward to your Get on the Bus with Us tour.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us. Don't forget, this and all other Classroom Connections episodes are available on our website. For Classroom Connections, I'm Leigh McGivern. Thanks for watching.